Hi friends, this is Venkat. Welcome to Tips and Tricks YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to look about interesting topic counting figures. This is very much important in many competitive exams like SSC, CGL, GATE, IBPS, etc. So let's learn from the scratch part. So in many exams, they will ask questions regarding triangles, squares, rectangles, etc. So that's an easy topic, and so we will learn easy tricks on how to solve triangle questions in an easy manner. So because in many competitive exams, the time is less and there are many questions. So we have to solve by using tricks. So we will try to learn triangles and how to solve in an easy way. So we will learn from scratch part. So this is a given triangle. Suppose there is a line in between them. So how many triangles are there in this question? You will directly say there are three figures. That means three triangles. So how in the oldest method you calculated like this. This is one triangle, this is one triangle, this is one triangle. So for easy questions it will be a easy way. For when the big questions are given, it will take so much time and we may lost so many questions not to solve. So when the question is given, for every part you write natural numbers. That means this is the first part and this is the second part. So add these two natural numbers. That means 1 plus 2 equal to 3. So there are three triangles in this question. So let's take another example. So this is a given triangle and it has two lines in between them. So as usually write natural numbers in for every part. That means this is the first part, this is the second part, this is the third part. So how many triangles are there in this question? That means add them. 1 plus 2 plus 3. That means there are 6 triangles in this question. Let's take another example. So this is the given question. You have 3 lines in between them. So don't panic. Write natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So now add these natural numbers. That means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. That means there are 10 triangles in this question. So this is a basic concept. We will solve some of the examples which are very important and many times asked in many competitive exams. So there is a formula. When for the smaller triangles this may be possible. For when there is a large number of triangles, there is a formula n of n plus 1 by 2. That means here n is natural number count. That means here you have 4. That means you have to write n is equal to 4. That means 4 of 5 by 2. That means 2 cancel. That means total 10. So here you have 10 triangles. This also gives the same answer. So anyway you can write and count the number of triangles in that. So this is the given question. You have many triangles in this. So how to solve? So this is the big question. I can't do that. Don't think like that. So and don't panic. And first of all, as I previously told you, write every part one natural number. That means 1, this is second part, this is third part, this is fourth part, this is fifth part, this is sixth, and this is seventh. So try to solve previous method. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. That means how much it gives? 21 plus 7. That gives there are 28 triangles in this. By using formula also we can do n of n plus 1 by 2. That means here n is total number of natural numbers is 1 to 7. That means 7. 7 of 7 plus 1 by 2. That means it gives 7 of 4. 28. So same answer we will get. So when you are trying to solve in the oldest method, that is this is one triangle, this is one triangle, this is one, this is one, it may take so much time, whereas in competitive exams you have less time and you have to solve many questions. So this is the easy trick. So let's see another question. In this question you have a triangle with many intersection lines. That means here there is a full line, here there is a line between these three lines. and here 3. So how to solve? You may get panic and leave the question. So don't leave the question. You will try to solve in an easy way by using these simple tricks. So write natural numbers for every part. That means this is first part, this is second part, this is third part, this is fourth part. And for this section also you write natural numbers. For this section you write natural numbers. For this you write natural number. For this also you write natural number. So you have written natural numbers, so you have to add. That means for this base you have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, it's equal to 10. So for this base you have 3, for this base you have 3, for this base you have 1 plus 2 equal to 3, for this base 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is equal to 6. So add these all numbers, you will get total number of triangles. That means we have 10 plus 9 plus 6. That means you have total 28 triangles in this, right? So by using formula you can write, but it is very difficult for doing every part. So this is the best way. Try to add these all bases and add totally. And this is the given question. You have one right angle triangle with the lines in that. So sorry, this is a 25 triangles. So there are total 25 triangles. By mistakenly I have wrote it 28. So this is 25 triangles. You can write like that. That means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equal 10 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 6. So you will get total 25 triangles. So this is the given question and how to solve this question. So there are intersection lines in many between them. So this is the right angle triangle with many lines. So first of all, get into note that this is a triangle. You have one line in between them. For this triangle, for this base this is one triangle, for this base this is one triangle. So there are two triangles in this. So the main concept is for every line there will be one triangle. So here also let's see, for this base this is one triangle. As I previously told that for every line there will be one triangle. That means 1 1 1 1 1 1. So there are how many triangles in this? So there are 7 triangles in this. That means the simple concept is for every line in between for every question there will be a line like this. That means you will get directly one triangle. So don't think, directly write one triangle. That means here in this question there are 7 triangles. So we will solve another examples which are more difficult. So this is the given question which is asked many times in many competitive exams. So it's like a diamond shaped and it consists of so many triangles. So don't panic, we will solve in very simple method. So as I previously told that write natural numbers for every part. That means here there are two parts in this question. That means this is the first part, this is the second part. That means write natural numbers 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So there are 6. That means use formula. As I previously told that for many triangles use formula n of n plus 1 by 2. That means here n is 6. 6 of 6 plus 1 by 2. So there are 21 triangles in this only first part. So consider this as the first part. That means there are 21 triangles in this first part. And the second part also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same formula applies. So it will be also 21 triangles. So total there are how many triangles in this full diamond shaped? That means 21, 21, 42. So there are 42 triangles in this full question. And let's suppose see this question, it has there is a triangle in this and it has middle lines and it has intersection lines 3. So how to solve? So many people will confuse that there are many lines in this and how to solve. This is one triangle, this is one triangle, this is one triangle. It is the oldest method. Now the shortcut trick is write natural numbers for every part. So let's suppose this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. From upwards also write natural numbers. That means 1, 2, 3 and 4. So see carefully. There are only equal number of divisions. Let's suppose this is this have 4 parts and this is also have 4 parts. So when you have equal number of divisions, there is a trick. That means take highest number. So this, where is the highest number in this? This is the highest number. That means 4 is the highest number and take a cube of that. That means 4 into 4 into 4. That means there are 64 triangles in this question. So let's take another example of this. This is a given triangle. So it has a equal number of divisions. That means it has 3, it has 3. So take highest number. That means 3. 3 is the highest number and take cube of that. 3 cube. So total there are 27 triangles. I think you can understand this easy trick. And this is the another model. That means we have, this is 1, this is 2 and this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. So there are unequal number of divisions. So how to solve this type of questions? So take numbers. That means this is 1, this is 2, this is first part, this is second part, this is first part, this is second part. As I previously told that write for every base there equal number of divisions. That means for this base you have 3 triangles, for this base you have 3 triangles, for this base you have 3 triangles. So you have 2 points totally. That means for this point we will consider like this, for this point we will consider like this. For this point there are how many triangles in this? 9 triangles. So this point is completed. Coming to this point, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have equal number of divisions. That means 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So for this line we have 6. For this base we have 6. So for this point there are how many number of triangles? We have totally 12 triangles. So we got, for first point we have 9 triangles, for second point we have 12 triangles. So how to solve this? So make this number of triangles addition. That means 9 plus 12. That gives 21 totally. So don't write this answer directly because this is not the answer. There are intersection points in between them. We have to subtract that. So what are that intersection points? That intersection points are, here the line intersected here, this one point, and this one, this one, this one, this one. So these are the intersections of this middle line. So that means there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 number of intersections. So subtract these 6 intersections minus this. Total answer. That means 15 triangles. So total there are 15 triangles in this. So firstly you have to take natural numbers and write a variety of numbers to the different bases. That means 3, 3, 3. For this base you have 9, for this base you have 12. So afterwards you subtract these intersection points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any number of intersection points directly subtract from the sum. That means you will get the total number of triangles. So these are the basic problems of counting figures on triangles. We will try to solve many more problems in the part 2. So thank you for watching. Do subscribe my channel and share this. Thank you.